everyone, it's your girl Joanna and welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show you guys how I transformed my living room. If you have watched any of my past makeover videos, I have been living in this loft for about like a year and 4 months or so. And I have finally put my living room together. It's probably the space that I hang out in the most, so I definitely wanted to make it really comfortable, cozy, and just my style. Not really sure what my style is, but I like what I like. So here are some before clips. The first thing I wanted to do was change the layout. So what I did was just move the couch so that it was facing the wall. I personally like it better like this. I just didn't want anything covering the windows. And then after that, I went ahead and cleared the space because I got some article furniture coming in. I am so stoked about this. That article sent me some furniture for my place. The furniture is very mid-century, very modern, and in my opinion, the furniture is really good quality. So what I got from article is the NVO sideboard and the Texas rug. I didn't film this part because I was a little uncomfortable filming random people. But yeah, when the furniture was delivered, they brought it up to my place and they put together the furniture for me. And article does do free shipping on orders over $999. And if it's under that, the flat rate shipping is $49, or for something small, $19. So let me show you the sideboard that I got. I got it in the colors black and walnut. I'm so obsessed with this. This is honestly my favorite piece of furniture in the living room, probably my favorite piece of furniture in my whole entire apartment. It's very sleek and I honestly really like the height of it as well. Last TV unit was pretty low, so the TV was just kind of like in my face and I kind of like wanted it up just a bit more, so the sideboard was a perfect height to put my TV on top of. There's tons of storage on each side. There are shelves, and then in the middle there are 3 drawers. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't quite sure how I felt about the leather pulls, but seeing it in person, I just felt like it was a perfect touch. And the drawers are also like, what do you call it, a soft close drawer. I also want to mention that article does a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. You got 30 days to feel it out, and if you're not feeling it, then you can return it. The best way to make any room feel like comforting and cozy is to add a rug. I got the 8x10 Texas rug from article. I kind of wish I got a bigger size, but the 8x10 still worked in my space. This rug is like the softest rug I've ever like stepped on. It's a hand woven rug made of wool. My dogs love it. They love to sit on it and sunbathe when the sun's on it. It's really, really nice. Fingers crossed that none of these little monsters are gonna pee on it. So those are the 2 pieces that I got from article. So happy with the quality, the way it looks, the way it feels. Definitely would recommend it. If you guys want to check out article, the link will be down below. The next thing that I tackled was the framed wall frames. Framed wall. I already had a layout and I wasn't going to change the layout because putting frames together on a wall is it's pretty damn hard. Cut some old prints, printed out some new prints, and I had my boyfriend Javi put up the frames for me because I am really scared of heights. My boyfriend got me this really cool obey print.
Yeah, and it's an original.
It's fancy. If you have trouble like me, like putting prints together to make it look very cohesive and stuff, then I recommend going on Etsy.com and searching set of 543 printable prints. So when you look that up, sellers are gonna have like already sets of 5 different types of prints that go really well together. So after buying the printable posters, all you gotta do is download it, and then maybe at your local CVS or Walgreens, you could just print out a poster there. And they're pretty expensive because Walgreens and CVS always has like deals and coupons for printing out posters. But yeah, definitely check that out if, like I said, you have trouble putting prints together. So the next thing I did was a DIY. I took my old coffee table that I got from IKEA, and I had originally spray painted it before, so it's black. Originally they come in like a beige color and another color I believe, but they don't come in black. But yeah, so I just spray painted it black back then. I was just not feeling the graded thing in the middle. Like I wanted to have something solid and flat. So what I decided was, why not DIY a concrete table? It's fairly simple, but it definitely took some time. What I did first was respray the frame black again just so that it looks nice and clean. To cover the graded top part, I just took a piece of cardboard, traced a circle thing, and then I used E6000 glue and just set that on the top and left it there overnight. I went to Home Depot and I bought a bag of concrete. It was like the super quick setting, drying concrete. The concrete comes with a bunch of rocks in it, and I just wanted like a smooth base, and I just felt like because I only needed like this much of concrete on it, the rocks would just kind of make it all bumpy. So I used my pasta strainer and put the concrete in and just get the sandy part. I don't know. I just did that to separate the rocks. When mixing, you do want to put a little bit of water at a time because that stuff gets pretty wet pretty quickly. It may not seem like it with the first initial stirs. Just pour a little bit at a time until you feel like it's the right consistency, because you don't want it to be too wet. After that, just pour that right on top, and I had like a smoothie. A thing that I got from Home Depot. I don't even know what it's called, but it's just to help kind of smooth out the surface as much as I can. I knew that it wasn't going to be this perfect looking slate clean concrete. I didn't mind that because I just felt like it looked a little bit more organic in a sense if it just had some imperfections. After setting the concrete and letting it dry overnight, the bag says like 30-40 something minutes like to dry. I say bullshit on that. It took like overnight to dry completely. Maybe it was me, maybe I used a little too much water, I don't know. But yeah, I let it dry overnight, and then the next day I sanded it. Well, my boyfriend sanded it for me. I already had like a little sand machine. I didn't want to carry this outside. I definitely recommend sanding it outside if you're gonna use a machine like that. But if you're gonna sand it by hand, I say that's not so bad, but the dust would have gotten everywhere. So what we did was just got an empty water spray bottle thing and sprayed water on top, and then just sand it down, making it as smooth as possible. And like I said, I don't mind that it doesn't look perfectly clean and perfectly straight. I like the whole imperfections on it. The last thing, well, actually not the last thing, it's like the second to last thing I did was tackle that shelving unit. That shelving unit was a huge ass mess. The shelving unit I got from IKEA. Honestly, don't remember what it's called, but I will definitely link that down below if you guys are interested. What's really cool with the shelving unit from IKEA is that you can kind of basically customize it to how you want it. So it doesn't all come like the way I have it right now. They also come unfinished. I sanded down and just stained it to a color that I like. But getting into this, I just had to completely organize everything. And now, last but not least, putting all the final touches to my living room, which is what I did today. So here's a cute quick montage of me putting in the final touches. And there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed how I transformed my living room, finally making it feel more like home and more like me. So I'm really happy how it came out. This is the final makeover video for this apartment. Who knows when I'm gonna be moving next, because I actually want to move low-key, but I'm gonna settle here for a little bit. But I do want a bigger space, something with 2 bedrooms, but we'll see next time. I'm definitely still gonna try to do some room transformations, maybe for friends or family, because I know you guys are interested in that, and I'm personally getting really interested in it. Again, absolutely obsessed with Article, and thank you so much to Article for sending me those pieces. If you guys want to check out Article, like I said, link down below. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
All 10 of your nails are gonna come off.
I'm a pro. Real shit, it's getting heavy.
I told you gonna fuck this up.
Ah!
Look at you, look at you, look at his face, look at his face right now, look at his face.